Hello, and welcome to the Tartan Topiary. I'm Mary, and I'd like to invite you into my library as we look at this week's book. The New Antiquarians, At Home with Young Collectors, written by Michael Diaz Griffith. Michael Diaz Griffith is a writer, designer, a historian, and self-proclaimed antique evangelist. Michael was raised in Florence, Alabama, where his love of antiques began at the very young age of 8. He was at a local flea market and remembers spotting an Irish sideboard. He recalled the patina of the golden pine, the interesting features of the carved wood, and the detailed craftsmanship. It was at that moment that his love affair of antiques began. Michael serves as the executive director and COO of the Design Leadership Network. This is an organization that supports interior designers, architects, landscape specialists, and other creative endeavors. He has served as executive director of Sir John Soane's Museum Foundation. This is a New York-based nonprofit that supports the Soane Museum in London. And most recently, Michael was named to House Beautiful's list of visionaries for his advocacy of antiques, historic art, and their preservation. The New Antiquarians showcase 22 collectors that span from Los Angeles to London. The book is filled with original and inspiring interiors that feature collections of objects with life and history. The book showcases spirited interiors that exemplify unique approaches to living with history. The once rarefied world of antiques is gaining popularity again, thanks to a new generation of these collectors. These young collectors enter the world of antiques and easily blend the old with the new, as they highlight one-of-a-kind collections and create compelling ways of living with the past. Michael believes that the great pendulum of taste and admiration of antiques is swinging back in the right direction. The New Antiquarians is an inspiring book of original interiors that feature collections of objects curated by younger collectors who are once again favoring the value of age, history, patina, and craftsmanship. The introduction of this book is titled The Persistent Richness of Things, and Michael Diaz Griffith writes, "Three of anything makes a collection, but a collecting practice can be ignited quietly by a single bewitching object." Michael continues to write, "This book honors that inaugural object and the nascent collector's first step, taken perhaps unwittingly, into a lifetime of desiring, studying, searching, and only occasionally, when the conditions are just right, discovering." I found every part of this book to be interesting, informative, and inspiring. Many of us collect, and we know that that passion can take hold of us before we are even aware of it. Humans by nature are inquisitive and curious, and this book shines a light on that glorious attribute. The New Antiquarians, at Home with Young Collectors, written by Michael Diaz Griffith, photography by Brian W. Ferry. This book has 272 pages. It is published by the Monticelli Press, and it originally retailed for $65. I would like to thank Rose Forever for sponsoring this week's video. Two of my favorite things were delivered today: a scented candle and an arrangement of roses, both from Rose Forever. I want to take a minute and remind you that Valentine's Day will be here before you know it. It's just 2 weeks away. And now is the perfect time to place an order from Rose Forever. Many of their items are already discounted, and they are giving my viewers an extra $20 off of any purchase with the coupon code TartanVday20. I will leave all of their information, as well as a link to their website, in the description of the video and in the pinned comment. Rose Forever is based in New York, and they feature luxurious natural roses that stay fresh for an entire year. These arrangements are handcrafted by professional flower artisans, and they're treated with natural oils to preserve their freshness. Whether you want to give or receive a Valentine's Day gift, and in my case it was both, Rose Forever is a perfect choice. These are not roses that will fade and be thrown away in less than a week. They'll be with you for an entire year. That's 365 days of beauty. These roses are timeless, luxurious, and low maintenance. They have lots of arrangements and colors to choose from. My new favorites are the single roses. I often use them as elegant place card holders for dinners or other gatherings. And your guests will have a beautiful memento to take home with them. If you prefer a scented candle, Rose Forever offers a variety and they are perfect for creating a calming atmosphere in your home. They are also as beautiful as they are fragrant. Don't forget to use the coupon code TartanVDay20 for an extra $20 off their already discounted prices. Valentine's Day is once a year, but you can give roses that will last all year with Rose Forever. I will leave a link to their website in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Last week, I mentioned that I saw some twin beds on the side of the road as I was driving home. When I went back to retrieve them, I noticed that they were in near perfect condition. The brand was Dixie Furniture. This is a company that was out of Lexington, North Carolina. Dixie Furniture manufactured furniture from 1901 to 1987. The date stamped on the back of both of these beds was October of 1947. I used a nice wood cleaner to clean these beds, and then I polished them with orange oil. For the few scratches that were on this furniture, I used Wyman Repair Kit for wood furniture and floors. This kit comes with touch-up markers as well as filler sticks. These sticks are made of a thick wax and used for deep scratches. Luckily, these beds only had some light marks, and I was able to cover them by using the darkest marker. My cat was very curious about what I was doing. I placed these beds in the guest bedroom that I painted about 2 years ago. It was a very generic bedroom with very little style. I added some pieces that gave it a little personality, some framed art, a painted dresser, a French mirror, a nice rug with some beautiful and comfortable upholstered chairs. I would have picked up these beds regardless, but the funny thing about finding them is that I really did need them. I had bed frames that supported the mattresses, but with no headboard. We'll quickly revisit this simple guest room makeover. And here is the finished project. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next week for a double feature as we look at Timeless Paris, written by Marin Montague. and Books Make a Home. Elegant Ideas for Storing and Displaying Books, written by Damian Thompson.